Parched gardens and lawns will have to wait. A hosepipe ban is coming to parts of southern England.
Following the driest July since at least 1935, Londoners are told they're on the brink of a hosepipe ban.
This is what a lack of rain is doing to our rivers. So what does it mean for water restrictions?
We'll hear from a woman in Islington whose home became a fake holiday let on the accommodation site booking.com. Thank you. Hello. And we had that earlier report about the subdued rainfall, and that's really not the whole story. So many other parts of the country are suffering from the lack of rainfall, and I think at most over the next few days it's going to be just scattered showers here and there. But I want you to show you the satellite picture over the last couple of days of those rainfall patterns that we have seen, because of course in some parts of the country it has been raining, we have had heavy showers, but what seems to be happening is that these weather systems are taking this more southwest to northeast track, so they are mostly skipping southern parts of the UK. So yes, it may be raining where you are further north, but it's in the south where we've had that 8% of rainfall recently, the lowest since records began. So over the next 5 days, the most amount of rainfall, Western Scotland, parts of Northern Ireland, maybe the Lake District, but here in the south where we really need it, very little in the way of rainfall, just a few specks of showers. But generally speaking across the country, July, for example, has been below average, well below average.
Good afternoon. It's still feeling quite humid, but fresh air is on the way, just not quite yet. The humidity, of course, brought the moisture to the cloud. That's down in Belgravia earlier on this morning from weather watcher Nicholas.
Hello there. Well, it's been another pretty humid, sticky sort of day out there, but change is afoot. Certainly through the next few days, the emphasis remains very much on dry conditions. Plenty of warm sunshine, but whilst it will still be warm, it won't be anywhere near as humid and sticky as it has been. And the nights, thankfully, should be a lot more comfortable for sleeping. Well, pollen season is now slowly drawing to a close. Grass season very much behind us, but still weeds and wildflowers causing a few issues for hay fever sufferers. Levels will be moderate over the next few days.
Hosepipe ban imposed. No surprise there, really. It's been so dry.
It has been exceptionally, hasn't it, Clive? Particularly across southern and eastern parts of England. Start with a picture of Bournemouth, where we had no measurable rainfall through the month of July. So extreme. But actually, right the way across the UK, it has been dry so far this summer. June and July and August we measure in a meteorological summer, but June, July only having given so far across the UK the average 105 millimetres of rain, where the average is 240, so we're not even halfway there, and we've only a month of it to go. So I think inevitably it is going to end up being a very dry summer here in the UK. We do have and have had a little bit of rain to start August. We had 100 millimetres over parts of Cumbria yesterday.
As we heard a little earlier, hosepipe bans are being introduced across parts of the country following that record dry spell in July. Well, Alex is at an allotment in West Sussex, and it's going to be affected by that ban, isn't it? So are we going to get rain anytime soon?
Well, Charlene, it's not great news at all. In the short-term future, there is no rain forecast for the southeast of England. And as we know, July was record-breaking in terms of heat and also the lack of rain. And we can take a little look at what's been happening in this area. So for the south of England specifically, it has been its driest July ever recorded, and 13 counties in this area have also had their driest July since records began. And of course, that does include Kent and Sussex. Kent has seen just 5.3 millimetres of rain. That's just 11% of its monthly average rainfall for July. And if we take a look at West Sussex, where I am tonight, I'm in Haworth here to be precise, just 3.6 millimetres, and that is just 6% of its monthly July average. And this allotment, I mean, it's pretty devastating news for them. They're very passionate about being green and sustainable. I mean, things are kind of dying all around me, although the Swiss chard just to my right is doing okay at the moment. But I caught up with Murray Crump earlier, and you know, they actually donate anything that's surplus into the wider community. And of course, in a cost of living crisis, that is not welcome news. Believe it or not, there is actually a weather warning, a rain warning in place tonight, but it's miles away from here in eastern Scotland. Well, it has been another warm, if not very hot day across some parts of the UK. The south has seen temperatures of 29 degrees Celsius again. But you'll notice as we push on to Saturday, everything does start to cool down as we see a cooler air mass arrive across the UK. So temperatures are going to be more like average, 24 in the south, maybe 18, 19 further north. Well, just a reminder that that ban by southeast water comes into place on the 12th of August, and I wouldn't be surprised if other water companies follow suit shortly.
OK, Alex, thanks for that.
And Helen, it was another warm but muggy day today, I thought.
I thought so as well, Assad. We're losing that mugginess overnight, but we're not gaining any rain. I just thought I'd show you what we've seen so far this meteorological summer. That's June and July, a mere 50-odd millimetres. The average through the whole of the summer, so just August to add to that, around about 150 millimetres. So we are well shy of that at the moment. And although we had quite a bit of cloud over the skies of London and the surrounding area through the course of today, it didn't yield much more than the odd spot of drizzly rain. The showers mostly to the north of us, actually. And so it has just felt quite oppressive really out and about. But actually tomorrow's temperatures aren't expected to be as high as those. We've reached the high 20s again today, 27, locally 28. So with more sunshine, actually we're only going to see 25, possibly 26, because we're losing the humidity. The breeze is coming down from the northwest, so we've changed our wind direction. There's still some strong sunshine to be found if you're out and about.
Bye for now.